Welcome or welcome back. Before we get started today, I just want to give a big shout out to the first 4 commenters from my last video. Thank you so much to Nails and Resin by E, Barry Q Nails, Kiara Creations, and Jennifer Ferreira 9061. I also want to take a moment to thank my members. Thank you so much to Elle's Emerald Glow Nails, My Mommy Don Boule, Jessica's Nail Studio, Nana Ange Nails It, Nails by Viddy Lugo, Jen Mullet, Just Nailed It, Susie's Nail Cues, Sandra's Sparkly Sets, and thank you to each and every single one of you that take the time out of your day to watch, like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate each and every single one of you so very much, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video as well. Welcome or welcome back to my video. My name's Katie, this is the Katie Cat Nails channel, and today we're going to be doing the ode to Alicia, aka Glam Dragon Nails. Alicia has created a Discord group called Lip Smacking Nails. Her and Miss T are the primary facilitators, so to speak. And then there's a couple mods. I'm so sorry, I don't remember exactly who is mods. I think Tara's a mod. I think Lorna's a mod. And I am so... Joe. I think Joe's a mod. And I'm so sorry if I'm missing anybody. I truly am. But anyway, so they do a member spotlight, and that's where we choose one of the people that signed up for it to do a member shout out type thing. So basically we watch the crap out of their videos, we share their stuff, you know, all that good stuff. And at the we're doing a video to ode to the person. So this time it's ode to Alicia. So my thing was, okay, so there's a couple things about Alicia. Okay, she's very eclectic. I absolutely love that. She's neuro spicy. Again, I absolutely love that. Well, you know, like, I relate to that. And she is a hell of an artist. Okay, she has a degree in art. I forget exactly which one it is. I'm so sorry. I'm not good with the fine details, but she has a degree in art. And she is also just super good at the nail art. So a thing with Alicia is that she does a lot of layered nail art. So for today's nail set, I wanted to layer you know, kind of like, you know, I actually like that the way she does her nails, because it kind of reminds me a lot of how I always do my backgrounds. How, you know, like, I do the different layers and I just go layer by layer, but her big thing is layering cat eyes. Okay, and so I tried that today. I've never really tried it as part of my backgrounds, maybe like a tiny little bit, but not multiple cat eyes. So I decided I was going to try it today. Now there are a couple of super really cool facts about Alicia. Okay, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody there. And one of them was she has been swimming with whale sharks. Like, what? I think that is the absolute coolest freaking thing that I've ever heard. So I am going to be creating a 3D whale shark. And I just realized that somehow I lost the footage of me layering the cat eyes, so that's kind of a bummer. But it's okay, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the original footage, and I'm probably gonna do a short with just the layering, because I thought it was super cool to see each layer build up. Or maybe I just forgot to turn my camera on. I guess we'll find out when I go back. So I started off using the Savvyland solid nail gel glue. Probably not the best idea for this one, just because it was such a soft, solid nail gel. I did end up going in and creating, like, the fins and, you know, the flippers and all the good things, the dorsals, the pectorals, all that. I don't know if they're called pectorals on sharks, I forget. But so yeah, I used the Glam and Glitz, the Omega Hold, for the little bits and bobs that get added to the whale shark. So I definitely probably would have rathered creating this with that instead, just because it was so sticky and it was so hard to work with, because I would push it like to one spot and then it would kind of like sludge back over to where I had just removed it from. Very annoying. But so basically I just started out with a gigantic glob. I was trying to just kind of make it relatively close to the shape of the length of the nail. I apologize. And I was having a really hard time getting the head to look the way I wanted it to. So I ended up just working on the body a little bit. And then once I got the body, a little bit more the shape that I wanted, I went in and I flattened the head, and then I just kind of finished shaping the body. It's definitely not perfect, but for, you know, the first time I've ever created a whale shark, I'm not going to complain. I think that it came out pretty good. And that's something about Alicia. She likes to experiment. She likes to do a lot of different things. She's kind of a let's put it on there and see what happens kind of gal, and I absolutely love that, because I am terrible at planning out my designs, because no matter what I plan, I always end up doing some random ass-ish. So I actually really enjoy watching Alicia do her nail art, because it's very reminiscent about how I do my nail art. And I'm not sure exactly what level of neurospicy she has, but I know that I have ADHD and possible borderline personality. So when it comes to like how I do things, it's usually haphazard and random and spur of the moment and impulsive, and just see where it goes. So I definitely have a good time watching her do her nail art. She did some nail art recently on a live with the other ladies, a couple of the other ladies, and she did this really cool dragon cat eye nail, and it was so cool. Just like the way she layered all the cat eyes and everything else like that. So there are a couple other facts that I do remember about the fact sheet that she gave us. She has been running with the bulls in Spain. She has, she was in a travel book, a backpacking travel book from, you know, going to Spain. She wants to drive a race car. What else? There was like, of course I'm going to have a brain fart, right? Like when I'm trying to do this voiceover, right? I think she's been parachuting, I think is one of them. I already mentioned she's gone swimming with whale sharks. There's a couple of things, I just can't remember them at this moment, but she is a girl that lives life by the seat of her pants. She definitely has made it a point to live life, and I absolutely love that. You know, I really look up to that, because I wish, you know, that I would have done that sooner, because there's no limit to like what you can do if you just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do it. Like Nike. You know what I mean? So definitely love that about Alicia. She's very helpful, very kind. She's funny. Yeah, but you know, she seems like a really nice person. I haven't really known a lot of the ladies of the group long, but they all seem like a really decent bunch. And I say decent just because I use the word decent, not trying to, you know, say anything. I know I apologize for the way I talk sometimes, but I don't know. To me, I just feel like sometimes the things I say, like, just don't convey how I really feel about them. So, but yeah. So this is Alicia's Member of the Month design. I hope that you like it. I'm definitely going to try to find the footage of me doing the cat eyes if I recorded it. If I didn't, I'm going to be really sad, because it was such a cool process. And, you know, it was nice being able to get the experience that you had when you did, you know, your layered cat eye designs. It was really cool to see that play out from my own hand. So yeah, definitely really liked that. But I'm just going to let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of like the 3D bits, and I'm going to jump back in when it's time to do the like coloring in the shark. So now we have our shark, and let me tell you, I want to do a hammerhead so bad. So bad, it's got to happen. Hammerheads are, whale sharks and hammerheads are my absolute favorite sharks. Yeah, I love them absolutely so much. So I originally went in with my gel paint brush from Madame Glam, but I just wasn't getting the coverage that I wanted, so I ended up just going in with the brush from the bottle and covering in the, you know, the body of the whale shark. This was such a cool thing because, like, it's like a trust the process kind of moment, you know what I mean? The side flippers, I don't know if those are the dorsals or if the one on the back is the dorsal. I forget. I used to be really, really smart when it came to animals, and then, you know, lifestyle choices and me just being super ADHD over the past couple years, like it getting progressively worse. I've forgotten a lot of the things that I used to know. Like, I used to have a National Geographic binder with like thousands of animals in it, and I would just flip through and go over the facts, and like I did this on a daily basis. I was that kid, okay? And now I feel like I can't remember any of it, and it sucks. I don't know what ever happened to that binder. I would really love to have it again. I wonder if it exists out there somewhere and that I can find it and maybe buy it or purchase it secondhand or something. I don't know. But I definitely need it again in my life. It had all types of like flowers and animals and just all types of stuff. Super cool. But yeah, so whale sharks are super awesome. They're like super gentle, and they're just like ginormous, absolutely enormous. Like, I don't even know, it must have been so awe-inspiring to go swimming with them. So I'm gonna end up finishing the rest of this with the brush from the bottle again, and then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cure it for a full 60 seconds, and I'm gonna go in with the, you know, like the designs and the particulars. Okay, so now that I have my base, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start adding the whale shark's lines. I mixed a little bit of white with some base gel to kind of get like a milky white color, and I'm just gonna be doing the main lines on the whale shark. Now, if you look really, really close at a whale shark's skin, you're gonna see some main whitish lines. You're gonna see the polka dots, and in between those white lines, and in the section that the polka dots take up, you're gonna notice that there's like a fainter kind of marking that goes along with the polka dots. So I decided to go in with the lines on the white lines on the whale shark with some white mixed with some base coat, so that it created like a milky color. And I just flash cured in between each section so I didn't smudge it with my finger as I was painting. And then after I'm done that, I'm gonna go in between the spaces of those white lines, and I'm gonna use a very faint silver build cat eye gel that I got from Cody's, and I'm gonna actually create those fainter lines that the polka dots are gonna sit on. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch that, and I'm gonna let you watch the polka dots. And yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be my design. I did top coat off camera. And yeah, so Alicia, I'm so sorry that I'm late. Between me oh my good God, procrastinating and you know, between me procrastinating and then me and the baby being sick, I did not get it done in time, and I am so very sorry. But I hope that you still love what I did. I know the whale shark is a little thin, but I wasn't really trying to like build the body of it up. It was kind of supposed to be like a downward view, like what you would see if you looked into the ocean on a sunny day and a whale shark just happened to be swimming below you. So I really was only focused on like the top of the whale, top of the shark. So yeah, so that's why I didn't really build it up. But I still think that it came out super, super cute. I think that she is so cool, and I've already pinned her to my workstation because she is just absolutely amazing, and I love her so, so very much. So going in with the polka dots on the whale shark, if you've ever seen a picture of a whale shark, at the front of them, at like the top of their head or the front of their face, they have a lot of white polka dots really close together. And then as it goes down, you know, further down its body, it becomes more parallel, like where they're in, you know, those lines that I created for them. So I did a bunch of polka dots, and then I flash cured so that I could do polka dots in between the polka dots, and I didn't have to worry about the dots running together and creating like big gloopy puddles. I really wanted to do this part the best I could because I knew that this was really going to help distinguish this as a whale shark because the shape is a little wonky. But overall, and I apologize for the motorcycle if you could hear it, if not, awesome. But for the most part, I think that this is absolutely cool. I think that this was such a fun thing, and I just hope that you like it. I'm still really mad that I lost that freaking cat eye footage, but I'm gonna hopefully have it on my phone in its entirety. But yeah, so I'm going to flash cure that again, and then I'm going to go down the shark, and I'm going to space out the dots. The sections where I put the cat eye is where I'm going to be putting the white dots. And as you can see, the first couple sections that I did after the tip of the face, I kind of made them parallel, like in lines, but then I also added areas that was a little bit more dots. And you're going to see that as I went closer to the fin, it got a little bit more, you know, regulated. Like this is like the first line that was really more kind of like, you know, in line. And then on the next line, I definitely started to create that pattern that the whale sharks have. So the last touch that I wanted to add to these nails, I'm going to add some, what I'm doing right now is I'm adding a little bit of foil gel, and I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to use that to adhere my glitter. And I'm just taking a little bit of 3 different types of glitter and just kind of placing it where I think, you know, it could use a little bit more sparkle. That's another thing that Alicia likes to do. She likes to layer her cat eyes and then sprinkle just a little bit of glitter just to give it some pizzazz. So, you know, and I also do that, and I really love how she just puts things together. It is just so reminiscent of, you know, my process, and it's just so fun to watch another person kind of do something similar. Now, obviously she does things differently, you know, it's not all that similar, but it's very comforting to know that other people are able to function the way I do. So it's just very comforting. But yeah, so this is my whale shark nail. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoy the whale shark. Also, late happy birthday to Alicia. It was her birthday this month as well. So congratulations on being the member of the month and on having another birthday. I cannot wait to see what other cool things you show us. But yeah, so definitely check out Lip Smacking Nails. I'm going to link the YouTube for her group, as well as her YouTube, her Instagram, and her TikTok. And yeah, so you guys can go check her out, and definitely check out the I'm gonna add the playlist to the collab as well, and the list of names of everybody that participated. So go click those, go check them out, and as always, please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope that you'll join me for future videos.